Hello, you two. Welcome to the BattleX Show. This is our new episode of Battle Chat. I have with me everyone's favourite daddy, Onyx, from Twitch. Everyone loves this man. And then everyone's favourite younger daddy, his brother, Spellsnipe.
I'm the prettier man.
That's up to you guys to decide who is the prettier man in the situation.
To my ponytail.
Yes, indeed.
God damn it.
He had you there.
What the fucking ponytail?
I'm prettier with this beautiful thing.
Okay, in this first segment, we will be starting off with a bunch of questions. We're going to be asking these two brother Twitchers. You know, these guys love to Twitch. They're brothers. You get the fucking gist.
Pretty much, really, yeah.
Okay, we'll start off with the first question. What got you into streaming? We'll start with you, Onyx.
I'll let him start.
Okay, then we'll start with you.
Because mine's kind of lengthy.
Well, actually, that's kind of funny because I'm always saying this on my stream because I'm very thankful for the people who actually come to watch it. I only started to actually be able to speak more freely and be able to speak English more clearly. And, well, I know I'm not a big thing, but even though just knowing that people come to my stream every time I stream just makes me happy. So the reason why I actually do it is just to improve my English and be able to speak more clearly.
Oh, nothing wrong with that at all. That's a pretty good explanation. Now to everyone's favourite daddy. You are a true pussy slayer.
Mine is a little bit more lengthy. So originally I started off streaming because I was actually asked to by my girlfriend at the time and her best friend. They go Pan and Quaid. I love those two to death. They're fucking great. Without a push from them, with how many times they fucking advertised me, even though I told them not to.
Understandable.
They actually helped me. Yeah, they actually helped me push to affiliate, like within a week.
1 month. No,
So-
yeah, about a week actually. It was
It was
amazing.
a week. Yeah.
Mm.
At that time, I already had like a very small following of like I want to say 50 something.
That's still an alright following in most Twitchers.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But yeah, they literally just had me set up with Streamlabs OBS. They took me and showed me the ways of it. Even though none of them knew how OBS worked, I figured it out. And from that point on, they kind of inducted me into their stream team. Spells in it as well. We are Freaks of Nature.
Freaks of Nature.
Go ahead and look us up on Twitch, you know.
I will leave a link in the description. I will leave a link in the description below for you guys to search them.
Yeah, that's basically the gist of it. We're all still streaming. We're all still hanging out. We're all still good friends. Yeah.
So it's going well for you guys.
Exactly.
Good to hear.
For the most part.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I like it.
I don't blame you guys. Right, now on to our second question. What is your favourite ice cream?
Oh, fuck me. You just had to pull this out for me. I'm on a diet. Why you gotta do this to me? No. Let's see. Favorite ice cream? I'd say banana nut.
Interesting. And what about you?
My girlfriend loves it too.
Mocha, coffee, and walnut, really. Those are my best ones. They're my favorite ones. I love them.
This guy.
Oh, dude.
I didn't hear it, but I kind of know what he said. I can presume what he just said.
Something along the lines of girlfriend being involved, yes.
Exactly, yeah.
Well,
She enjoys my homemade banana nut ice cream.
personally, for me, it is double chocolate fudge.
Guilty pleasure.
You could say that. Yes, indeed. Now, on to our third question. Tits or ass?
Oh, fuck me.
Oh my god.
Please feel free to tell the entirety of my show.
Yeah, go ahead. It's not like I'm gonna clip this and send it to Pi, or have him clip it and send it to me on Pi. Yeah, go ahead. I'm waiting.
Please.
Tits.
Waiting.
Tits. And you.
Here first.
Everyone's favorite daddy.
Oh,
Come on then.
I'm a man that likes tits, right? At the same time, you can't fuck a pair of tits. You can tit fuck them, but you can't fuck them. I'm gonna have to go with the ass. Because that's 2 holes included. That is 2 holes included.
This is indeed a true thing he is making. You cannot deny the curvature of either, but you must decide which one you can do.
You can spank it, you can grab onto it, you can pull.
Indeed. I know personally for me, it is the ass.
With my answers, I'm well aware.
Personally, it is the ass for me as well. I will not deny this. Indeed. This is going great so far. This is going very great.
So far, so
good. On to question 4. And question 4 is, where do you see yourself in Twitch? In the near future? Let's say 2 years.
Well,
2 years.
To be honest-
Spell, do you want to start off, or you want me to?
yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't see myself much more than what I am right now. I mean, yeah, in the past 1-2 months, I have gained a lot more followers, and well, in the past like 5 months that I have been actually streaming more often. But I actually don't see myself getting more than that. Really, I'm already, as I said before, I'm already happy with what I have right now. So
He's
even
the
if
number
I
one
grow,
player on Beat Saber in Portugal, by the way.
You heard it here first, folks.
I'm not that good though. I'm not that good though.
You heard it here first.
Excuse me, Mr. Doom BFG Division, kick my ass. Oh wait, I can't flip you off. This avatar doesn't have it. Fuck you. You can't see it, but fuck you.
I win now, boy.
Don't make me 6 to my giant hands avatar. I'll fucking do it. That one has a middle
All
finger.
right.
Hey.
Yeah, exactly. Shut up.
Hey. I need to be... No need for the giant hands here. And
So
let
me explain something real quick. Me and Spell take the piss out of each other all the time. We love each other to death.
Well, you're brothers. It's to be expected.
What was that, Spell? You wouldn't happen to be breaking the immersion, would you?
Damn it, Spell! Don't break the immersion.
I didn't do it.
Okay, folks, we seem to have a situation here. I'm gonna have to... Security! Oh shit, security! I forgot I gave them the day off. Fuck! Anyway.
Stuck with me now.
Now, anyway, with you, where do you see yourself in about 2 years? Okay, once you sit down.
2 years. Honestly, probably the same, something similar to Spell at least. I mean, sure, an increase in following might happen. It might not happen. It's up to what the people want to watch.
This is always very
to
true.
be fair, the platform of streaming is very fucking saturated.
Yes.
It's very hard to stand out in like the tens of thousands of streamers, especially for VR chat and other games like that.
Exactly.
This is very true. It's a very saturated community and everything really nowadays. YouTube, streaming, everything. It's very rare to
in
stand out.
terms of streaming itself. I feel
Especially
like
for
there
us,
are
variety
at least-
streamers as well.
Oh yeah,
If
well
we
I'm
don't
technically a
stream one
variety
game.
streamer as well.
Yeah,
'cause
exactly.
I stream everything for the most part.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Definitely an increase in production. Currently, I do not have the best setting to give the best kind of content I can. I'm actually currently trying to move out of my place right now. And from there on, I can have more freedom because I'm gonna try to grab myself some better internet so I can actually stream a lot more without being interrupted. Better quality equipment, new computer, things like that. I also am hoping to set up some donation goals to get my friends updated in their software and hardware. I'm actually going to be setting one up soon for my friend Lunaria, who I have been friends with since the very first day I got VR. She's on a laptop. She's the sweetest thing. That's basically the gist of it. Once Spell's girlfriend moves out of her parents' place, he's going to be trying to get her computer as well. But yeah, that's the main gist. I kind of want to help everyone in this situation.
That's a good objective to have, indeed, that is. Yeah, I like these answers that you guys are giving. They're brilliant. Now, a word from our sponsors, Luna's Booties, your place for VR chat, its sexual experience. Exactly. we're back, folks. This time with question 5. Okay, guys. Now, you know about the whole YouTube drama with PewDiePie versus T-Series. I'm sure you do.
Of course, yeah.
Here
Of
we
course,
go.
yes.
Here we go.
Now, I know you guys aren't really on YouTube, but you guys are on Twitch. As Twitch streamers, what do you think of the whole situation? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Do you think it's good that T-Series will take over one day? Do you think it's bad? Or do you think it's good that PewDiePie will finally have a chance to rest from being number one?
Oh, fuck. So, the way I see it, I think it's fucking brilliant. I think it's absolutely... Well, first off, it's a pretty big blow to massive corporations who just overall have a bigger, substantial role. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, like, in this case, T-Series is an automatically branded company. They do not exactly care about the people watching them. They only care about putting out what they want. And sure, to be fair, a lot of people do that. YouTubers, corporations, you know, so be it. In terms of Pewds and the community as a whole, racing to keep the role of first, it's a real tough job, I'll admit. That's got to be really taxing on him. Videos, things like that, you know, fair be it. In my eyes, I think that Pewds will definitely not hold it for very, like, well, I'm sure I'll hold it for a long time. He's not going to hold it forever. He sees that. A lot of people see that. But it's not a good idea to let a corporation that has no conscious mind have that. Sure, if they get it, they get it. That's one thing. At the same time, you know, it's more of a meaningful thing. To the creators.
I mean, do you personally believe that T-Series is sub-button?
I do. I fucking believe that. If not sub-botting, then automatically subbing people.
Yeah, I myself have seen evidence of this. I mean, I tested it out myself. I created an account to see whether or not it would do it via India. I said my country was India. I was automatically subbed to T-Series. I found, which is
fucking ridiculous.
Which, in personally, I find very unfair. And secondly, there's also evidence that YouTube is not monitoring the situation like they should. I've seen evidence of this.
It is YouTube's fault after all.
The biggest evidence that
YouTube just letting it happen anyway.
Platform.
Now, the biggest evidence that says that YouTube is letting T-Series clearly roll over with this is the fact that during the whole race, we know that PewDiePie was taking over for at least 5 minutes. This happened. We know this. This happened during a sub purge. The only channel that never lost any subs was T-Series. Whereas PewDiePie lost up to 2,000.
But they're not going to say shit about it because they know that the moment someone speaks up about it, they're fucked.
Pretty much. I imagine this is really going to fuck me over, so this is my answer to you, YouTube. Fuck you.
And that's another thing. This is a direct blow to smaller creators.
I am finally glad someone is agreeing with this. This is something I've spoke about, that small creators are suffering this.
This is just general. It does upset me a bit because people who want to start trying to make a name for themselves on the internet, sure, people could do that in many ways. Instagram, Twitter, anything. The way... Fuck you too, boy. Yeah, thank you. Go sit in the morning, you fucking prick.
We appear to have somebody.
Shit down.
We appear to have somebody hoovering over there.
A fucking buildings gardener. He's an asshole. God.
Anyway, you were saying.
What I was saying.
Yes. Yes.
This is a direct shot against small creators. I myself, sure, I'm a smaller creator. It doesn't affect me as much because I'm not on the platform.
Oh, he's back.
He's fucking back, you fucking asshole. He's fucking off now. He's walking down the road. All right. But people who are trying to make a name for themselves, they can't do that now. If they want to make YouTube their livelihood, sure. I mean, that's pretty tough on its own. you most likely have to have a massive following. You have to have constant views come in. You have to stand out from like the hundreds of thousands of other creators, just like on Twitch.
This is
Except
very
YouTube
true.
Is, yeah, I mean, YouTube, I will admit, it is a bit harder.
This
a lot of creators,
I can
they
agree with
either-
because, as you know, I myself am a small creator. I struggled with everything. So far, I've tested out many things, but none of them have worked. Every time I've tested something, I've had to delete the video because nothing was working with it. And I find that this is impossible. The only thing that ever seems to get any attention is VR chat that I have done, and these kind of episodes. But unfortunately, it seems that YouTube does not really care about any smaller creators at this point.
Yeah, realistically. People can't... I don't see a future for very many creators on YouTube.
No.
YouTube, as I see it, as much as I like going on there and watching the dumbest shit in the world, or watching movies for free. Hey, Bells of Notre Dame, you guys still haven't fucking touched that. Hey. It's not going to allow people to freely express the content that they want. Sure, not everything may be advertiser friendly, but originally YouTube was YouTube, broadcast yourself. Now it's YouTube, go fuck yourself. Like, come on. Like, we can't do very much anymore because of how many times people have either gone over the line, crossed boundaries, anything like that. And now with like the sub purges and everything, all of the advertisers pulling out, YouTube's trying to save their ass, so they're trying to cut everyone off.
Yeah, this was very prevalent recently, as there was news of a YouTuber going around saying that pedophiles were commenting on videos. This has caused a lot of advertisers to pull out yet again.
Fuck that guy.
This guy has literally destroyed YouTube. I will leave a fucking link to this fucking news article about that guy. I will leave a link to a video about this guy. He is a prick.
Leave a news article. Do not leave a link to a video.
I am not giving any credit. I am not giving that guy credit. There was going to be a news article about this guy in the link. You check him out. This guy is an a-hole for everyone on YouTube. It's the fact that he destroyed little kids' ones as well.
I don't think the advertisers just removed their ads from YouTube just because of that one reason. I think they just got scared of something and they decided to, this is something we can blame on right now. Let's just fucking do it. And by doing that, they completely fuck everything up on YouTube. Every single creator on YouTube just gets completely fucked over.
Yeah, that is very true as well. I mean, let's face facts. Unfortunately, for a lot of creators, it's very hard to be themselves. Often, like me, I prefer to be a swearer. I like to swear. I like to do my thing. Unfortunately for that, it leads to my YouTube videos being unable to be monetized because I'm not following the rules of YouTube. And this has led to a lot.
YouTube was not like this a few years ago.
Indeed, YouTube was not like this at all. YouTube was really good. I miss the days of broadcast.
I miss the days of old YouTube.
Oh, yes, indeed.
I remember back in my day, you could post Gears of War content and wouldn't get struck with a copyright or age gate. Oh, guess fucking what, YouTube? Like, fuck me, dude.
This is definitely, you could tell this is a very deep discussion for a lot of people on YouTube and Twitch.
We're not really affected by it, but we still know about it and are quite annoyed. I mean, we also watch YouTube all the time. We have friends who do YouTube for a living, and when we know this is bad for them, even though we're not connected to it, we still are annoyed by it.
I feel the worst part is, though, lately I've noticed that a lot of Twitch streamers are struggling with a lot of rules and stuff as being taken down for such simple things. I've noticed that a lot of Twitch streamers have suffered. Indeed, I am feeling sorry for
me for saying this. They can't attack me for saying this because I'm not live. Twitch admins are fucking bitches.
You heard it here first, folks.
Seriously. I'm not even saying this just to attack anyone. Like, they are fucking ridiculous. Like, with how they manage their site. Sure, they take down a bad, like, sense of content every so often, community strike, shit like that. Fair enough. They don't know how to manage without their nutsack in play. They don't. They really fucking don't. And Twitch admins, I know you guys are trying your best. Some of you are. Check out your management team, or not management team. Check out your admin team for what goes on the site. Because a lot of people are being wrongly either banned, struck, or anything of the sort. A lot of people. I know a couple people myself. I'm not going to say their name on stream or on live because I'm afraid I might have people come after me next. But it's ridiculous. Like, media nowadays does not, or media websites nowadays, media platforms, a lot of them don't know how to control their either admins or control what they really want. And that does fucking bother me. It does bother me. For Twitch, you have to be very goddamn careful. Extremely careful now.
Yes, I have noticed this. I've noticed some of my Twitch friends have actually disappeared off Twitch as a result of these things.
Just a few words that you can say can completely get admins to delete your channel.
Mm-hmm.
Just if you say certain words, even if you don't mean anything by saying them, just even if it's a joke, you're gonna be fucked. Because if they eventually find out that you did that, but if no one finds out, for example, me and Onyx for now, we're small streamers, so of course, we're more carefree about it, but we still know about it, and we don't really. We're trying to avoid it.
We don't go over the edge. Yeah. There's a difference between hate speech and just either. It's actually very situational, because a lot of shit's also being taken out of context.
Yes, this is true.
What's an example we can bring up here? Let's see. Spell, do you have any examples?
No, I don't. I can't think of
I'm
it.
tired as fuck, my guy. I'm drinking coffee like right here.
I didn't drink any coffee yet. I came back from work just now.
Yeah, hold on, let me get some ASMR. Hold on. Oh, here we go. And right now we have a classic dark roast.
Who drinks coffee like that?
It's about room temperature.
How is that warm?
It's very sweetish.
YouTube AMSM.
Forehead.
YouTube podcast AMSR.
Room.
Oh, don't get me started. I will do that shit. Oh, I'm on the table now. I'm gonna drag myself up back on my body.
Oh my lord.
Right then. That was something.
Anyway, right, as we were. Right. Now on with our final question. On with our final question of this lovely episode. It has been great to have you guys, obviously, of course. Now, with our final question,
Nice to be here. Yeah.
this is something more for everybody. What do you guys think needs to be done to save YouTube and Twitch? Let's face facts. It's both are struggling. Both need to be fixed in some way. What do you guys think needs to be done?
Spell, I'll let you hit the floor with this one first, connect the last one.
Well, first things first, interact more with the community and highlight, even though, I understand highlighting the bigger channels, but also give some room to the smaller channels that have actually some quality to them. Because, it's hard for those to grow, even by having Twitter, Facebook, anything, like even if they post on that, like saying we're live on Discord too, there's only a certain amount that you'll get from there.
True.
So I would say if they interact more with the community itself, would be a good thing to do. Twitch does that a bit better than YouTube, but still.
Yes, this is true. I've noticed.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what I think, really.
Yes. Well, that is very good. That is a very good example. Well, thank you guys for being a part of this show. Thank you very much.
Oh, what? I didn't get to say. What is it?
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. You may say what you wish. Say what you wish, my friend. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. So sorry about that.
I'm just fucking with you.
No,
No, I'm just fucking with you.
Okay.
I think.
See, I'm the favorite one.
Say it again. Say it again. Say it again.
Okay, calm down. Okay, calm down.
We're about to witness murder on YouTube.
I would have to say there is a incredible lack of transparency. I believe that YouTube not only should take a second to reconsider some of the choices they made on the guidelines that they have set for their community. It has become really strict. You can't do very much anymore. Sure, it may have been bought and turned into its own company. Like, at the same time, this company can only thrive off of its community, and that goes to show, without a question. PewDiePie is bringing people in from, like, places that they, they wouldn't have normally come from. Like, say, for example, Beast is putting signs on the road. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Yes, that is
People
true.
don't even know
Mr.
who
Beast is completely
PewDiePie
breaking the third world immersion right there.
Oh, my immersion! It's definitely bringing people onto the platform to see what happens. I think that's great. I think that's absolutely amazing. We need to see more people on here. At the same time, with how toxic the community has become, it's very hard to really introduce people to quality that we used to have as a YouTube community. Like, I miss the days back and fucking call me old if you want. I'm still beautiful. I miss the days of Ray William Johnson. The days where you could still be non-advertiser friendly, but still be able to represent what you want to do.
Yes. Praise
The
Ray William
days
Johnson.
Where Ray William Johnson, Filthy Frank, all them.
Mhm.
Oh, Filthy
It's
Frank,
very
the
hard.
one that made literally what we thought.
Yes.
Hey, I'm going to puke in the cake.
Oh my god.
We're gonna make some cake
God
today.
damn it.
We're gonna make some cake today. Gonna throw a few pubes in there, you know.
Oh my god.
God.
Honestly, one of my favorite episodes
Oh, I
ever.
missed
The
that.
pube cake.
Yeah, I missed that.
The most disgusting, vile, funny
I
thing I've ever
missed it.
seen. Next level jackass. Next level jackass.
Basically, that was them when they were still around.
Yes.
But it's just saddening, really. There's an extreme lack of transparency between both Twitch and YouTube. Twitch, a lot of the moderators are very, what's the word? Overzealous in the way that they rule.
Yes.
I don't even know what that means.
You may
A bit uptight.
Alright, got it.
Are you sure he's your
got my
brother?
father's genes. My father died in the Ugandan war. He got my father's genes.
Oh god. You poor
I
child.
am the retard, yes.
You poor child.
I still look better than I.
You wanna? I'm about to strangle you
Please,
with my
please,
fucking
hey,
ponytail.
please, no. I can't afford to allow a death occur on the show.
Who said it's during?
Oh god.
But,
If we do not see Snipe after this, you know what happened.
I'm scared.
But getting back onto the topic,
Yes.
it's both the Twitch admins and the YouTube moderators. You guys need to take a step back. It was manageable before everything changed in terms of ads, like pulling, guidelines getting tighter and stricter. You can't freeform yourself anymore. You have to conform to what the masses want. And that's saddening. For Battle, for example, he can't do this for a living on YouTube. He can't express himself the way he wants to through these podcasts without being demonetized or being shunned and shamed. And it's fucking terrible, honestly. And it's a similar situation for Twitch. You can't do very much. Sure, you can stream some games, you can stream what you want to say, but if you so much as throw any personal opinion into the mix, like, in fact, what was that Twitch streamer who said that they only believed in two genders? Like a personal belief that they only believe in two genders.
I remember this. I remember this.
It was that girl. She was only giving her opinion, and she got banned for it.
Opinion. It's not. It's not demeaning in any way.
Exactly. I think it's hate speech, and actually complaining about it. I mean, not really complaining, just completely hating the other people who have any other beliefs. She was not saying that. She said that she completely agreed on the other people who believed there were more than two genders, but yet she still got banned for it.
I think a great example of that would be. I think a great example of a Twitch streamer often being shunned for stuff would be Ice Poseidon. I think would be a great example.
Tyler won,
and Tyler won, and Greek. These three Twitch streamers are well known for their opinions, but are often shunned by the community because of it. I mean.
And then their memes come back and smack the other community in the face, saying, "Fuck you, we're here to stay." Absolute fucking units, those guys. Brilliant. I love them to death.
Yes, indeed.
We fucking alphas in here. You already know. Hey, if I could pop my collar, I would, but I can't. I can't touch my own clothes. Hey, hold on. Let me do it. Hey, we popping collars now. But
yes.
Hey.
It is truly sad, though. It is truly sad that the community itself has not really become what it should have done.
Very, yeah.
Well,
I agree.
I will admit, together though, if community members begin to talk more, if we begin to integrate ourselves more, it will turn into a puppy dog match, if anyone knows what that is.
Yeah.
It's going to put us on a leash, and it's going to keep us stuck here. However, if we can directly talk and negotiate with the current set of rules on both Twitch and YouTube, that's another story entirely.
Indeed.
I believe, and this is a total belief of mine, I believe the community has a lot of say in here, regardless of how much each company will let us have it. We are still people. We still have a right to say what we want to say. Granted, some things aren't allowed on Twitch and YouTube. That's fine. There's a line. There's a very strict line. And that's fair, like hate speech and all that other shit.
And true. Very
true. If you're going to chastise us on our own personal beliefs, then I don't see the point of having a community. Because a community, I'm not sure if anyone else really realizes at this point, at least over on Twitch and YouTube as the moderators, your community is your life. It is your blood. It is what runs your sites. Sure, you may be companies. You may be selling merchandise. You may be, sending people with specific deals and everything. But the people on the platform are your literal blood. They are your blood, they are your sweat, and they are your tears. People put blood, sweat, and tears into each platform every day. And that's not stopping anytime soon, because people want to pursue what they want to do. One day, yeah, sure, it might not fucking happen. I work a job, I try to work 40 hours a week, but my boss is a cuck. I work my ass off for whatever I get. I barely get by, sure. But I'm still living.
Exactly.
In terms of me, one day, sure, like I said, it might not happen.
It's a dream that we all have. It's a dream that we all have.
Yeah, it's a dream that we
if
all
I could
would
turn
love
this
to pursue.
into a job, I would love it, of course.
I too would love if I could get this as a job.
You would
this
freely
would be a
get
job.
to do what you want as long as it's in the community parameters, which is fine. I love playing games. I love entertaining people. That's a whole gist of me. If I can sit down every day and make people laugh, smile, anything, etc., I would do that every day of my life. But I can't. I have to serve the government. I have to serve the public. I work at a grocery store. I barely make enough to live in the place I do right now.
I myself, I am a cleaner.
Same
I
here.
am a cleaner.
Exactly.
I am a cleaner.
I'm a cook. I'm a cook for a restaurant, so and I barely get money to pay my rent.
Yeah, and I'm a fucking cashier.
See-
We are the baseline. We are people who want to succeed. We
Mhm.
can't succeed very easily. No one can succeed very easily. That's life, sure. But Twitch, YouTube, you guys need to give us the tools to succeed. You guys are being... I mean, Twitch is a lot more lax about it. Twitch lets the community do what they want. They let people donate what they want. Well, actually, no, that's not even true. Because bits. Oh, don't get me started on bits. Fuck you, Twitch. I get donated so many bits and you take all my money.
Exactly. The bits and subscriptions. When you're not a partner, you need to get a worth of $100 each month to be able to retrieve that money from Twitch, or else they will start taking the money away from you.
And here's some shit. Too. If you don't reach that 100 mark within the month, they reset it. They take that money that you earned, unless it's a direct donation from, like, say, PayPal. You can take that money. That's
Never
pretty
made
fair.
any money from bits or subs, and yeah, I'm glad for the people who do sub or bits. But I was never able to get any money from that. All the money I've got from streaming were all donations, and I'm really glad for people who actually donated. It really helped me a lot.
Indeed.
Yeah.
This is what happens.
And,
this is how the community is nowadays.
Yeah, exactly. The community looks out for itself. We don't have the backing of the corporation anymore. They only care about their money. And that
They
definitely
only take
shows.
50% of the donations, though. So why would they take more?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
No, donations. I'm sorry. Subscriptions.
I had heard that they have been doing this. I had heard from many
They've been
friends.
stealing our fucking money. I mean, sure, Twitch. You guys need money to live. That's fine. You're a corporation. You're an industry.
But so do your Twitch streamers.
Yeah. Like I said, we are the lifeblood that runs in your veins. Without us, you would not have a platform. I think, and sure, and it may be valid or not, people can criticize me for this, I think the community needs more of a say. We are shadowed by a good majority of either the industry or the bindings of what we're allowed to say. Because we say one wrong thing, poof. Dust in the wind. Thanos snapped his fucking fingers.
True.
Done.
The Twitch god himself. It's no wonder that fucker's purple. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for being on the show. Thank you very much. It's been great to have you. You both made great contributions, and I'm very thankful for you to come on the show. Thank you guys for watching. This is Spellsnipe, and this is his brother Onyx. I will leave a link to their Twitch channels down in the description below. Please go check them out. They are awesome guys. They are funny as fuck, as you can tell. And we will see you all next time, and I will leave you with our sponsor, Luna's Booties, to leave you at. Goodbye, guys.